Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I wanted to show you a plushie collection, as I haven't already done one of these on my channel and obviously have a lot of plushies. So the first one I wanted to show you was this bubble tea one that I made about a year ago, and I made this out of a light blue felt with a kind of darker blue felt straw coming out of the top. I actually painted on the little bubbles with some fabric paint and just popped on the eyes and all, just like I usually do. So I absolutely love how this plushie turned out, and it's been on my desk ever since. So the next plushie is this little robot, and I absolutely love how this turned out also. This one was right at the top of my shelves, so it's really dusty now, and when I moved it just got kind of worse. So yeah, I'm really happy with how this one turned out. I love its little bow tie here. I absolutely love its little face. It's actually really kind of like soft and it just feels really nice. So yeah, I'm really happy with this one. Next up was this little poop that I made in yesterday's video. I'm super happy with how this little guy turned out. I would have kind of made him a lot bigger and more fatter if I had more material, but I like him just the same. Obviously I like the back with the white because it kind of looks like whipped cream, and yeah, there's nothing more to say about that one really. Next up I have this fried egg plushie. I really love how this one turned out also. I wonder if I'm ever going to stop saying that about my own plushies. The yolk is super dense because I popped loads of stuffing in it, and it's a lot more thicker obviously than the poop was yesterday, and yeah, it's just super soft and super nice and plushy, and yeah, really simple. Also, I'm sorry that this video is quite blue. It's kind of overcast today, and yeah, there's no sun and I used natural lighting. So next up was this pumpkin plushie. I'm obviously really happy with how this one turned out. I made it last year for Halloween. I did actually plan to make more plushies, but I never got around to it. I made felt for the stalk and the bottom, and then just used a really super soft plush fabric for the body, and yeah, I think it just works really nicely, and I love its little face. Next up for the plushies, I have this Panda plushie, which is also reversible. I'm super happy with how this one turned out also. I feel like I could have done a better job because once you turn it inside out, like one of them's really fat and short, and then the white one's kind of like tall. I don't really know what I did there, but if I was to do it again, I would make sure that this wasn't the case. So this is him turned the other way round. So he's just like a little Valentine's Day panda instead of the original, and obviously I did this one for Valentine's. I just keep this one the white way around because I don't know, I just kind of like this little guy a bit better, and yeah, that's that one. By the way, I'll leave all the links to like the tutorials of the ones that I've kind of filmed down below, so that if you want to make any of these, you can by just clicking the link. If there isn't a link, just ask me in the comments to kind of make you a video on how to make it. I think there's just a few that I haven't kind of filmed already, so yeah, if that's the case, then just comment below. So next up I have this little kawaii dumpling plushie. I've definitely filmed a tutorial on this one because I think it was one of my very first plushies that I made. And yeah, I'm super happy with how its little face turned out. It's really soft because of the fabric I used. I think it was the Shannon plush fabrics that I usually use. I really love that fabric as it is the softest plush fabric that I kind of do use. Yeah, I just love its little face. I think it's so perfect, and yeah, that's that one really. Next up I have this little sushi one. I made this as a no-sew, I do believe, and as you can see here, the hot glue kind of detached from the plush on the back after a little while. I actually painted on this little guy's face minus the eyes, and I think the mouth actually turned out really nice instead of like sewing it on, so maybe I'll do that again in the future by just painting it on rather than sewing it. Yeah, so all I need to do is hot glue that bit back on, and then that one will be sorted again. The next ones that I have, I don't really know if they're classed as plushies or not, but I'm going to include them anyway as I really love them. And these are the two little Valentines Decor pieces that I made for my Valentines Decor video. And these are just the little Pop-Tart and the heart cookies. I just really wanted to include those. Next up, I have a whole load of mini little plushies that I made. Now, I definitely know that I haven't filmed any of these because the other day I kind of just got bored and just made some plushies for no reason whatsoever. So the first one I have was this little cactus, and I actually made this other cactus kind of in a similar way, but I added a little flower onto the top without a little arm, and I'm super happy with how this one turned out because I just love that little flower. I think it's so cute. The next one that I have was this little axolotl. I absolutely love these animals so much that I actually have one. His name's Eduardo, by the way, so yeah. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this little guy turned out. It's nice and small. The next mini plushie I have was this mini little dumpling that I kind of made the miniature version of the full one. If it will focus here, you'll be able to see. Hello. Hello. Ah, there we go. So yeah, I just made a miniature version, one that you can kind of like just clip onto something, like a bag or something like that. It's a lot smaller, a lot thinner, and yeah, I think it's super cute. I also made the miniature version of the fried egg that you previously saw. It's kind of in the same shape. I actually like the smaller one better because I use the same size eyes as this little one, as the big one. And I just think they kind of look cuter on the little one because they're kind of bigger. But yeah, that's that one. Next up was this little pineapple. Now I'm really happy with how this one turned out also. I absolutely love this little top bit of the pineapple. And I kind of made like the little indents on the pineapple down the bottom by sewing. Kind of using the same technique that I used on the poop yesterday to do those indents. Last but not least was this mini little watermelon plush. I did actually have a bigger one, but I kind of left it at my parents' house when I moved out. And yeah, this little guy, I'm super happy with how he turned out also. So here's all my plushies together. I'm kind of super happy with all my collections so far. There are some more that I can't really find since moving, but you know, this will do for a while. I have enough to keep me going. If you have any requests on any future plushies, just let me know and I'll be sure to do those. And yeah, if you have any comments, any questions, anything like that, just leave them in the comments below and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!